sometimes you just gotta wear shirts that say meow on them, because that's life. I'm just gonna start every video now talking about my shirts. Today I'm going to be filming my February favorites, and thank God that February is over. It has been a month filled with snow and awful and snow and cold. And the closer we are to March means the closer we are to spring, and that's all I want. I just want some warm and some sunshine, and for it to smell like grass and rain and nice, because I'm sick and tired of February. Anyways, I'm going to start with my beauty favorites. First, I have the color I am wearing on my nails right now, which is Essie Accrued Interest. This is kind of like a cult favorite, but I resisted buying it for a really long time because I was sort of like, do I need a pale peach? And yes, I do need a pale peach. Everyone needs a pale peach, especially when you have a nail polish collection that is like 80 nail polishes, but the only nail polish you don't have is a pale peach. I'm obsessed with this. I pretty much wore this the entire month of February, and I've pretty much only had to do my nails twice because of the Orly bonder that I mentioned in my haul video, which is friggin' amazing. I was gonna include it, but I was like, I just talked about that. It'd be a little bit of overkill. So I didn't, but I'm including this little baby, and I absolutely love it, and it's amazing, and you need it right now. Next, I have the Andalou Avo Coco Skin Food Mask, and it's awesome. It really does smell and look like chocolate. It doesn't taste like chocolate, because for some reason, I have to taste every single chocolate mask that I try. Still looking for one that I can eat. Anyways, this one is excellent. I love it. It just makes my skin feel so soft and like so clean, but not stripped. And this is one of those masks that you put onto dry skin. Like, it shouldn't be wet at all because it's just gonna go all over the place and get super thin. So I really like this one. Smells delicious the whole time you're using it, and it makes your skin look really soft and really nice. Speaking of skin, I have the Acure Argan Stem Cell and Chlorella Growth Factor Brightening Facial Scrub. This stuff is amazing. Acure, period, is amazing. I'm going to do like a brand obsession video focusing on just the Acure products that I have, so watch out for that. And I don't want to talk about this too much because I'm going to talk about it a lot in that video. So what I will say is that like the instant you use it, like your skin feels clean and like you've just gotten so much out, and your skin looks beautiful. It looks so radiant. I deal with a lot of dullness because I have very dry skin, and when I use this, it's like gone, and it's very gentle, and it kind of it looks like creamed spinach because of the chlorella in it, so it's kind of gross looking, but it feels really nourishing on the skin, just super soft, and I love it. Next, I have two lip balms that I'm loving this month. Winter months, I never leave home without a lip balm in my pocket or in my purse. I'm like a lip balm junkie. This one is the Aura's Amazing Herbal Chai Spice Lip Balm. Yes, you heard that right. There is a chai lip balm. I love it. It smells amazing. Oh, it smells so good. It smells like cookies. It smells like cookies in the fall and in the winter, like Christmas cookies. It smells so good, and it has clove oil, so it does make your lips like a little bit pouty. You don't really feel it like cinnamon oil. It almost goes a little bit numb because that's what clove oil will do if you use it directly, and it just makes them a little like I describe everything that makes your lip poofy like that, but it's true. It makes them so nice, and it has beeswax in it, and you can really tell because it goes on very thick but very smooth, and it feels like it stays on your lips for a really, really long time. The next one is one that I've loved for years, but especially this month because I've been having super dry lips for some reason, and it is the Weleda Everon Lip Balm, and this stuff is great. I mean, it's so nice, so smooth. It has the prettiest smell. I don't even know what it is. I think it's like cocoa butter smell or like a slight bit of rose. I can't describe it. I'm usually really good at describing scents, but it's so nice. I don't know, it just feels like a little sweater for your lips. Like, it protects them and it keeps them warm and nice. And I sound like a weirdo talking about lip sweaters, but it's true. It is probably the best lip balm I've ever tried, and I can't say enough good stuff about it. So now on to non-beauty favorites, and the first one I'm going to mention is my cell phone cover. I love it. Can you see it? Yep. It's super cute. I got it from the Etsy shop Pencil Shavings, and once again, I will link it down below. I realize that I have mentioned Etsy a lot in my past couple of videos, but I do love to go on Etsy, and I love supporting, you know, artists. I really like that. They're not some giant corporation, they're artists, and I love supporting artists. But first of all, I got it with, I think it's called a Tough Case, and it was a couple extra dollars, but I was like, I drop my phone all the time. I need this Tough Case, and I love it. Like, it's so smooth and like really quality, and it looks absolutely beautiful. I love it. I smile every time I see it because it's just, you know, such a happy little print, and the hello, it reminds me very much of like a Kate Spade cover that would go for like a ridiculous amount of money. I think this one was $25, and then the Tough Case was like an extra $6. So it wasn't a cheap phone case, but I don't think your phone cases should be cheap because it is protecting something expensive. Next, I have this sweater from H&M. I wore it in my cold weather comforts video, so you can see it on there. It's just so cozy, and I kind of like that it doesn't have a fleecy inside, because sometimes with like sweatshirt material, when they have a fleecy inside, I just get too hot. I don't want to wear it anymore because it's so hot. And with this kind of a shirt with the boat neck, I like to wear a tank top underneath it just because I feel a little bit more comfortable. So I don't want to have something that's super hot that I have to wear a tank top on under, so then I have 2 layers on, so then I'm like dying of heat. And it'll be really nice for like in the summertime to wear it with a pair of shorts because it already has the sleeves rolled up, which I think is really cute. It's really comfy. I'm definitely gonna get it in more colors. The only thing is I believe it was $17.99, which for H&M I feel like is expensive. Like for a sweatshirt that's just a sweatshirt, like it doesn't have anything really special to it, I felt like $17.99 was a bit much, but I am gonna go back and buy some more because I'm in love with this. My favorite television show this month has been Supernatural. I kind of stopped watching it for a little while to the point where I am currently catching up on Netflix, and I just finished season 8. Oh, I love that show. I really do. I watched it since the beginning, and I love that the show is at the point where they're making fun of themselves, you know, every couple of episodes, and it's just fun. Like, it still has the supernatural, it still has the bit of drama and the action, but you know, Supernatural is one of those shows where it's funny. Like, there's a little bit of comedy in it too, and I absolutely love the show. I can't wait to start watching season 9 and finally get caught up so that I can start watching it on television again. My favorite music this month was definitely the song Blackout Days by Fantagram. I'll link it down below. It's amazing. I'm obsessed with Fantagram, and they're like one of the bands that I want to see live before I die. And I just love her voice and the music and how it's like upbeat and gets you moving, but it's still like kind of chill. I don't know. I just love it. You have to check it out. It's so good. And now for a couple of unfavorites. I actually have a lot. I'd say I have a lot more unfavorites than I do favorites, but I don't want to bog you guys down with negative energy, so I'm just going to include 2. I could probably do just an unfavorites video, to be honest, but my first unfavorites was one that I was really hoping that I would like, and this is kind of like really instant gratification for you guys because I just mentioned this in my last video, so you don't have to wait very long. It's the L'Oreal nail polish in Sexy in Sequins. I guess it's an unfavorite because I didn't realize exactly what it is when I bought it. It's one of those textured nail polishes, and I don't like those. I think it just looks like you messed up your manicure or you don't know how to do your nails. And I kind of pride myself on how well I do my nails, which sounds really silly. Along with it being textured, the chunky glitter looked really tacky and really cheap. Like, I put it on my thumbnail and immediately took it off. It's like, I hate this. I do not like this at all. Really, I think it's just because I don't like how textured nail polish looks. I know there are a lot of people who think it's really cool and really edgy, but I'm just not one of those people, and I'm really bummed because I feel like if this was, you know, a regular nail polish, it would be absolutely beautiful. Can I even show you this with my camera freaking out? This is the GlamGlow BrightMud eye treatment. Luckily, I got this in like the little sample pack that you can get for $11.95, and you get like 2 of these, 2 of the Youth Mud, 2 of the like Super Mud, because this hurt. I have dark circles, and I kind of wanted something to make them a little bit brighter because I haven't been sleeping as much as I'd like to. I haven't been drinking as much water as I should be, so my under eyes are definitely taking that on and showing that. And I wanted something that would just help them brighten up a little bit and look a little bit better and a little peppier. But I think you leave this on for 3 minutes or something like that. How long? Yes, 3 minutes. And those 3 minutes were torture. It burned so bad. And I was like, oh, maybe that's just like what it's supposed to feel like, but it'll look okay, like it'll look better, because sometimes with face masks or certain facial treatments, it will burn, but when I take it off, I won't have like splotchiness or any redness going on. But with this, I took it off, and all out here, it was so like splotchy and almost like pigmented. It wasn't even red, it was like brown, and it was really, really strange because my under eye circles are, you know, the purpley blue kind, and they're pretty much right under here, but it said to put it all around the entire orbital area, so I brought it out to here. It also burned in here. It didn't just burn out here, but it was really bad. I would never suggest this to anybody. I'm sure there are a bunch of people who absolutely love it, but I am definitely not one of those people, and I am throwing this out now that I've mentioned it in my unfavorites. That's all I have for you this month. I hope you enjoyed watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and all that good stuff, and I will see you next time. Bye! It is almost March, and that means that it is the end of February. Sounds like stop.